Jim Schwartz talked about the Ravens. They have an undrafted rookie, Keaton Mitchell, who they put in the lineup and ran for over 100 yards. He talked about what Mitchell has done and brought to this Ravens run game.
Oh, yeah, made some big plays last week. They got a lot of different kind of backs, between Hill and Edwards and Mitchell. They different sizes, different strengths, and I think, when they lost their starter at the beginning of the year, they were sort of finding it. Well, they didn't replace him with just one guy. They replaced him with a bunch of different guys, and that's sort of the way this league goes. You get, different players that have different strengths. The thing about playing offense is, you're the one that can decide what personnel packages you're going to be in. You can decide, how you're going to use a guy, whatever. Like, if you don't like him in pass protection, well, free release him. If you don't like him in the pass game, well, run the ball. So I think there's ways that offensive coordinators can make use of guys that have very distinctive skill sets, and we'll know which running backs in the game, and we'll have a plan for each of them.
And again, it is very diverse. It's similar to what the Browns have done with Hunt and Strong and Ford.
Yeah, Keaton Mitchell was a guy that I had my eye on during the draft process out of East Carolina. Was very explosive as a ball carrier. Was surprised he went undrafted, and then that surprisedness turned into anger once he signed with Baltimore. But I was always wondering when they were going to finally get him involved in the offense. They have two good backs in Hill and Edwards, like Schwartz said. And then Mitchell exploded last week, played just 11 snaps, 9 carries for 138 yards. 132 of those yards came after contact, forced 8 missed tackles, and had 3 explosive runs. So this is a guy with 4.3 speed. He's electric with the ball in his hands out of the backfield. So, the Browns are going to have their hands full. We already thought they were going to with Gus Edwards and Justice Hill, but now if they sprinkle Keaton Mitchell in there, he's a hard guy to get down, as evident as Seattle had to go through last week. But Mitchell also got added to the injury report today with a hamstring, so maybe we don't see him on Sunday, but if they do, the Browns definitely have to have a solid game plan to be able to shut him down.